The shift from loneliness to the experience of joy. I'll tell you, whenever I make that transition from those darker feelings of loneliness to that heartfelt, empowered feeling of joy, it's like everything makes sense. Like I've become whole again. Like some part of me that I was negating or forgetting came back home. Like a real reconnection with my heart.
Coming back to my breathing. Cultivating a gratitude for the simple ability to breathe deeply and fully moves me closer to joy.
Stepping on the path to joy, an initial tenderness. There's a sensitivity, a tenderness, of opening into more space. And as I stay in that space, then little by little, I start to feel a sense of hope, enthusiasm, and gratitude.
I can begin to focus on things I'm grateful for instead of the things that are missing. Focus on progress instead of perceived weakness. Think of the things that you love, that bring you joy. It could be a beautiful tree in your front yard. It could be flowers in your window. It could be a cartwheel.
And cultivate gratitude by feeling my feet touching the ground, feeling my emotion, and becoming conscious of my breath, getting my 3 fish swimming together. I move closer to remembering who I am, and that's a step toward joy.
So I can choose to see the things that I do well. I can choose to see the good that I can bring into the world. And I can choose to take that step out of the darkness and into the light.
And I also find that seeing the beauty in everything brings me great joy. Seeing the beauty in myself, and also the little things that add up through the day. That bird that passes by, maybe a butterfly goes across the window, a cork and a human that you know about in them and makes you smile. Whatever that is, those little pieces really add up for me and just fill my heart with joy.
Another thing that I do to transform loneliness to joy is to find something that inspires me. Find something that's inspiring, that excites you, that enthuses you, and then do it. For me, that's sewing. takes me to a creative place that takes away that loneliness.
The transition from loneliness to joy feels like there's been a lift, like a lifting of the clouds in a sense. And there's clarity. There's clarity, and I could see that I'm not alone, and that I was never alone, and that I'll never be alone, you know, and colors and tastes are back at their richness. You know, they're back at their richness, and there's gratitude and there's contentment that fuels the joy.
Feels so great, and I also feel really empowered. You know, like I am in charge of my life, and that I am really connected to something more, to something bigger, and I like that.